and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn, and together we sold a house, we got rid of all of our stuff and we moved on board a narrowboat called Nutshell.
And here we are in Braunston.
In Braunston, opposite the pub no less. It's perfect. Yeah. It has been another lovely week cruising. So let's get straight into it and show you how the week
unfolded.
Mr. Warner going off this morning to see his mum. Harry's picking him up at the bridge. Church bells ringing. Just heard a horse clip-clopping by. Must have been on the road down there. It's a beautiful spot here. It looks like it's going to pour down outside. So I'm hoping I'm not going to regret this, but I'm going to take a stroll into the village, have a look round, pop to the shop, get a couple of bits and stroll back, hopefully not getting wet. Boat's just come through the lock. It's just started to rain, only spitting though. I'll keep going. Canal side cafe. Little bookstore over here as well. Houseboating through the English countryside and lots of others. Seems to stop raining now. I think this is the end of the village. I may be wrong, but that looks like there's the primary school. This is the end. I'm just seeing there's a nice path. I'm going to walk a bit further just to get some steps in really. Well, I've had a very lazy day, but Glenn's on his way back now from St Albans, so I'm just going to get changed because I'm in my trousers and I don't want to be doing the locks in those. We're going to move today because this is only a 24-hour mooring. We've got a couple of locks to go through and we're just going to head between here and Banbury. We don't want to get right into Banbury yet. We're going to save that joy for tomorrow. Hayley is going to come round with her mum and dad and give us a hand through the locks, so that'll be great. Here's a lovely sight. Two of my favourite men of all time coming down the towpath. We've just started the engine and it's just started raining. Cheers, H. There we go. Well, we've just had a lovely evening. So Hayley's mum and dad came down. We took the boat through the lock, as you saw, and then we've moored about a mile down, so not too far. Then we walked back with them, just had a pint in the pub, which was very lovely. And now we're strolling back to the boat. Such a beautiful evening. Good morning and welcome to Monday. We are about a mile outside Cropredy, heading to Banbury today. Yes, we're going to arrive at our destination. The things I'd like to find in Banbury are a coffee shop selling delicious coffee and a supermarché. Oh yes, a shop where we can stock up. We're running low on everything. Everything like from washing up liquid to sugar to coffee to all the essentials basically. The other thing I'd like to find in Banbury, good telephone and internet service. This is like a dead zone here. There's just nothing. With all those things that we hope to find in Banbury, let's set off. I'm going to walk because I want to get the steps in, and we don't reckon it's that far. Glenn reckons it's probably hour and a half sort of cruise. So yeah, let's see. Let's take a windlass. Gorgeous field of buttercups. Mr. Warner coming down. So we're approaching a lock. There's actually a boat in front of us, but that boat is currently stuck. I don't know if it's just a particularly narrow bit that they've grounded out on. Everyone's free. Glenn's managed to get through, and I'm just gonna help the boat that's in front of us with the lock. First lock of the day, very busy. We've just helped a boat through, but there's a boat coming down, so we're just gonna help them through. And then I've just noticed there's a boat that's just come down behind us. the boat that's coming up has just left the lock and we're just about to come in, and there's 2 boats behind us, all clear of that lock, so no dramas there. When it's busy, you just gotta go with it. The lady in the boat behind us was getting a bit exasperated. Oh, anyway, we're all through now. I have no idea where the next one is, but I'm walking anyway. Mr. Warner slowing down. There's a boat just about to come through this bridge. Here we go, next lock of the day. It's in our favour. No, I don't know, let's go and have a look. Yeah, it's in our favour. Giving my legs a workout this morning. There we go, I can go and drop that paddle now. Let some water out. Flipping out, that was a tough one. Let's go see if the one the other side's any easier. All gates shut. Let's leave this abandoned cottage. Go back over. And on we go. I'm pretty sure that is the M40 going over the canal. Yeah, Glenn said that was the M40. I think we're right on the outskirts of Banbury now. This lock don't look in our favour, so we'll need to let some water in. Before I do that, I'll just have a check, make sure nothing's coming. Nope, can't see anything. Let's get this filled up. There's a couple of big industrial estates on the outskirts of Banbury, and they're just over there. There's a factory. I've got a feeling that makes coffee. I could be completely wrong there, but I'm sure we've driven past it before, and Glenn said it makes coffee. Bridge over the canal, not sure where that goes to. I think we're coming into the town centre now. There's been a lot of building works going on here. Established 1788, Tues historic dry dock and forge, and the shopping centre. Right, another lock. We've moored up just the other side of Banbury town centre. I think this would still be classed as the town centre, but it's not by the shops. It is by Morrisons though, so we're gonna walk over there and stock up. Well, we were off to Morrisons. I'm a bit partial to watching the tennis, and it's the French Open, and there's a game that looks very interesting to watch. So I've just said to Mr. Warner, can we go after? He was a bit grumpy about that, but he went, oh, right. I mean, there's no rush to get to Morrisons. Just a quick update, Glenn's got bored with watching the tennis. He's gone round to the shops. I'm still watching. this afternoon, while I've been lazing around, I think, Glenn, have you cleaned the outside of the boat? Just giving it a wipe over. And yeah, so we're going back to Morrisons to get a few more bits. Well, Nutshell's looking much better. I need a new tea strainer. I broke the other one. Not that we need another teapot in our life, but these are beautiful. And look at these ones. Oh, that's lovely. Sneak in. It's a tea light holder. It looks so cool when it's lit at night. Carrying the shopping home. Look at this family coming along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
There's a lot.
There is. They look hungry. Look at them. We've got duck gathering now. So Vloggle's just launched. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check out the Vloggle episode. And in about 20 minutes, Glenn's jumping on to do the engine room chat with Dave, Jeff and Sol. Trouble is, I'm not sure our internet's going to hold out. So we've been trying now for half an hour to go live. And it's really not working out too well for us. So I think we're going to have to postpone the engine room chat. We've
got as soon as we're connecting, we're dropping down to...
Yeah.
Yeah, you
it's not working.
We're out of ideas.
We're out of options, out of ideas. Believe me, we tried really hard for half an hour, different people logging in and such, but it didn't work. We'll reschedule that for another day. We are going to take a stroll down the canal, check out the winding hole and just have a look basically down the canal where we got to go tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday from Banbury. I am so looking forward to today. We've got a really lovely day lined up. So we're not moving until much later today. In fact, not until this evening. Because this evening, Harry is bringing Oliver and Layla to the boat. Hayley's coming as well. Hayley's mum and dad. It's a right big family do tonight. And we're going to have some fish and chips. And then we're going to just take the boat not very far at all. Because it's a school night. And the kids all need to go to bed quite early. But basically, we're going to go up to the winding hole. We're going to turn around. We're going to go back through Banbury, the 2 locks, and then we're going to go not very far at all. Still in Banbury, essentially. And tomorrow, we want to get back to Cropredy. Is that the plan, Mr. Warner? Yeah, that's the plan. Also, today, we're going to take a stroll to the shops. Let's go, Mr. Warner. That is like the tiniest baby. I don't even know if you're going to pick it up. Let me zoom right in. Look at that cutie. Big bonfire over there. I really like Banbury. My mum used to live near here and used to come in. It was her favourite place to shop as well. It's a real shame that the Debenhams in the town is shut down.
Cheers, mate, thanks.
That's right, no worries.
Glenn's gone for the bacon and egg. Me, toast and marmalade. Well, that was a lovely stroll round town. Mostly all of our boat is in the sun, apart from the 3 solar panels. Do you know, sometimes we don't drop anything in the canal for, well, months, even years. And then sometimes we have a spate of it. Glenn has just dropped his penknife, his beloved penknife that he always has in his pocket, in the canal while he was faffing about with the windows or something. Good thing is, this is metal. Right, be lucky, Mr. Warner, be lucky. Right. Oh, you caught something. Not what you wanted. You got it. Well done, Mr. Warner. Let's have a look.
Hi, mate. You all right?
Hello, darling. How are you? My goodness, you look all grown up. Who's got curry? Me. Okay, pass that down. Pass that down. This one says no salt and vinegar.
No salt and vinegar.
Put that. Okay, let's get some. Let's get a plate. Put them down there. Let's see what this one is, darling. What's it say? What's it say? Let me see. Let me see. I think that's Yaya's, that one. And that one says SV, salt and vinegar.
That's mine.
That's
I know, I ran back.
Did you run? Did you?
No messing about.
No messing. What's in this one, darling?
That's the fish, I think.
That's the fish. You can see ducks. So we've had dinner. It was delicious. We are now setting off. So down to the winding hole, turning round, back to the water point, filling up with water, getting rid of the rubbish, through the lock, through the swing bridge, and then a little bit down the canal.
Hey guys, there's a plate in the water.
A plate?
I saw it. It's right over there. I saw a pink one.
Oh my goodness. Can you see that arrow?
Yeah.
That's where we're turning. Here we go. Oh look, are we going to touch? Are we going to touch? That is skill, isn't it? So we turned round, didn't we? Were you scared a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, Pappy did it good, didn't he? What can you see?
I can see bushes.
You can see bushes.
What?
We stopped. Pappy's tying up.
Why are we tied up?
We need to fill up with water, darling. And put the rubbish in the bin. Right, let's go up to the lock. Right, it is full, so we got to empty it. That's it. No, a bit more. Bit more, that's it. This is the way to get the locks done. What a lovely evening. Beautiful, isn't that? There we go. Right, to the other end. We'll go ahead and do the lift bridge. It's actually much easier than the other locks, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's alright.
That's it. Perfect. So we've nearly come to the end of our time on the boat now,
Yeah.
haven't we? Have you had a good time?
No.
You haven't had a good time.
No.
Alright, mate. See you later.
Right, so we've just dropped them off. It was only ever going to be a short cruise because the kids have got school tomorrow. We're going to crack on for a little bit longer because we've still got daylight, and we're just going to get past these moored boats and a little bit out of Banbury. Do you know, we've never cruised this late into the evening before. It's just about 7:45. Mr. Warner dropping me off for a bit of late night locking. Sounds a bit rude, that, doesn't it? So beautifully quiet this evening. I've got a feeling this lock is going to be in our favour because I can't see any water coming over the top. Nice. Here we go. I thought we'd found this perfect bit of Armco here, but there's something stopping us mooring up there, so onwards. Wow, this is what you call a rural mooring. There's actually mooring rings under this lot. Glenn spotted them, which was just as well, because I can actually see the next lock, and we didn't really want to go through that tonight. So Now that's what you call a lovely evening. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. It is another beautiful June day. We're setting off on a mission. I think Glenn wants to get back to Cropredy today. Or Compton. I don't know. It's all merging into one long route. So it is just past 9 o'clock. I'm all ready to go. I've put my suntan lotion on. I use this one. It's a tropic one. It's got no nastiness in. Factor 50. I'm trying to look after my skin. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link to my tropic catalogue in the description below. I'm planning to try and walk the whole way today. Set my watch. See how far I can walk today. Right, gonna go up to the lock. So just emptying this one out. And Mr. Warner's just starting to make his way up. Nutshell coming up. Letting the water in, another boat coming down. So we'll leave this gate open and they can come straight in. First lock of the day done. So just help that boat through the lock, but in the distance there's one coming down, so I'm not going to rush and empty it so we can come up. We're not in a rush. So we'll wait for that boat that's coming down. This lock's ready for them to come straight into. We ended up doing that lock 3 times. Do you remember the corner that the boat got stuck on? Not our boat, the boat in front of us when we came down. Well, that's the corner and there's 2 boats stuck on the same place. So yeah, that's not good. I think what it is, it's shallow and there's 2 boats moored opposite. So people move over because they want to avoid the boats and then ground out. There's a big queue at this one. We're still 2 boats back and we've helped 2 boats through. Right, that's another boat through the lock. So 1 more coming in the top, drop that one down and then Mr. Warner's coming in. He'll wonder what's going on. So we're at the lock. Over there, Jenny, and down there Chris from Dog Days. They watch our videos. Oh, it was lovely to meet Chris and Jenny. Jenny was saying that they walked up to Napton on the hill and they bought some of the buffalo burgers. A couple of people have also mentioned in the comments that the buffalo burgers are delicious. Hopefully we can stop there, grab some of those. Someone also mentioned they do buffalo ice cream. Oh, that sounds good. I could do a buffalo ice cream right now. Anyway, clear of Cropredy now. Onwards, there is a lock flight. Claydon locks. I mean, we only did it last week. I've already forgotten it. Just moored up just before the Claydon flight. There's 3 boats ahead of us. There's 2 behind us. So we thought we'd stop for some lunch and let the traffic clear. Glenn's a little bit worried that we're not going to get moored at Compton later, but I'm sure it's going to be okay. Busy, busy. Let's get some lunch. 4.91 miles, not bad. Here we go, Mr. Warner. Right, we're going to have a cup of tea, then we'll get going. So we're at Claydon bottom lock and yeah, this is busy. So that's another lock done and apparently there's a couple of volunteers on this one. Oh, it's so great to get some help. So 2 lock volunteers there, done the lock. In fact, Mr. Warner's still going through, but I said that I'd crack on to the next one because it's not far. Right, let's let the water in. After this lock, we've only got 1 more lock and then it's all lock free after that.
So the lady that just went through the lock just walked past me and said, "I'm a very lucky man. Your wife has a lovely energy." There you go.
Well, that was a rubbish end to the day's cruising. I've walked all the way from just outside Banbury to Compton. That was the good bit of the day. we got to Fenny Compton. There was one place to moor. Anyway, we didn't moor there. We didn't moor in that one place. We passed it. And then we went all the way through Fenny Compton. There wasn't one place to moor apart from somewhere on the end, right on the end, on a bend. Glenn didn't want to stop there. So then we came out of Fenny Compton. We've tried 3 or 4 times to moor and it's been too shallow by the bank. Normally we just carry on, but Glenn needs to get Harry's car tonight at Fenny Compton because he's got to take his mum for an appointment tomorrow. So this is why we need to be in this area. We have moored up here. It's not ideal. Glenn's miserable. He keeps moaning about everything and he's just gone to have a look around the corner to see if there's like a better place. Long day. You just can't squeeze a 70-foot boat into a small space. Glenn's worried about the boat being the mooring pins. The ground's quite soft here. And obviously I'm going to be here all morning tomorrow on my own. He's just worried that we're going to end up floating to the other side of the canal. Right, we've decided to stay here. I'm sure it's the best option. The ground is just so soft. Mr. Warner's like double pinned everything. He's done the centre line. I mean, I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it tomorrow when he's not here. Oh, stressy boating. Let's just make some delicious dinner to ease away the stresses of the day. Hello and welcome to Thursday. It's actually 5 o'clock. Yes, indeed. The whole day has passed by. Glenn this morning went off to St Albans. He had some stuff that he had to do with his mum. He then had to go from St Albans to Northampton, get some paperwork signed, and now he is heading back to the boat. So it's been a long old day for Mr. Warner. I'm gonna walk down to Fenny Compton to meet him. While he was out, he's managed to pick up some new oil because he has to do an oil change. It's about a 15-minute walk to Fenny Compton, so I'll take a slow stroll down there. Oh my goodness, look at all the spaces available now. Yesterday this was jam-packed.
Look what I've got today.
What's that?
That's a replacement nozzle for my jet wash.
I couldn't be any less excited.
Right, and also another spare belt that I bought before I picked the other one up. Oh, and there was something for you. I know what it is.
Something for me, something for me.
Yeah, it's not exciting.
Oh, what is it? Oh, this is exciting, Glenn. I saw an advert on Instagram and I'm a sucker for an advert. These are laundry detergent sheets. So, without using plastic bottles full of laundry detergent, these eco sheets, I thought it'd be good to give them a try.
So because we've decided to stay here the night, it was going to give me the opportunity to do the oil change. So I know you've probably seen me do it before, but for those of you who haven't, I will take you through that journey. So Nutshell runs a 4-cylinder Perkins engine with a hydraulic drive pump on the back of it. I try and keep it quite clean. It's quite nice to work on because it's to the side of the engine. I don't know if you can see that. That oil is now fairly black now. And this is 1040 that I put in here last time, and now normally I've always used SAE 30, so I'm going back to that because we've had a bit of smoking and now the oil pressure's dropped down a bit. So that oil was clear on that dipstick, so my plan is to do an oil change. There's the pump down there, so you have to get a jug in behind that. I should take this out of the way to make it easier to get to. And there's the new oil out there, so bear with me. I put this in it last time, weren't keen on this stuff. Our engine has always run on this. She takes 7.5 litres, so I have to buy 2. And to give you an idea, 2 of those is 70 odd quid. They recommend every 200 hours. It's definitely due, so we'll get it done and see how she runs when I've done it. Most boats have this pump system, and basically it's like a brass pump. It's connected to the sump, and this just pumps it up, and basically you just do it by hand. As I said, we've got about 7 litres in here, so that's quite a lot. It doesn't take long, you just keep pumping it till all the oil's out. This is the oil filter on the side of the engine. These should never be more than hand tight. They don't need to be done up with any spanners or anything. You should just be able to grab it and turn it. And that's it. That's the old oil filter. So this is the oil filter. All I need to do is get a bit of old oil and just put it around the seal. It just stops it snagging. So just a little ring of oil, of old oil, and then just screw the new one on. Again, not stupid tight. That's it. So now all I've got to do is fill it up with the new oil, and then I'm going to give the engine a quick clean up, and then that will be the oil change done. So that's one bottle, it's 5 litres in the top. So finished the oil change, done the air filter. Let's give it a crank up and see what happens. So oil change done, air filter done. Also checked down the weed hatch because I'm sure there's something around there, but there's not. It's all clear down there. Engine's running fine, oil pressure's good. Put it all back together and away we go. It's taken me about an hour.
Good morning and welcome to Friday. Have you got that Friday feeling? I certainly have. We are on the move today. We got 9 miles to do and I'm going to walk it. Oh, again. We're running low on washing and it means I've got my least favourite leggings on. You don't need to know this, but my legs look like little fat sausages in them. Doesn't matter though.
Tell people about our...
What?
About last night.
Well, last night was a bit crazy. Let me tell you what happened. You know, we got a Jack and Jill bathroom. Basically, it's walk-through. Locks on either side. Well, last night I said to Glenn, I'm going to sleep in the little room because it was really warm. I go to sleep in the little room, accidentally, not realising, locking the door that prevents Glenn access to the bathroom. I wake up about 12:30 with my phone ringing and it was Glenn. And I was like, what's he doing? I can't be bothered to get out of bed, so I ring him back. There's no answer. So I'm like, what's going on? Anyway, so I stumble into the bathroom. It's all dark, right? I stumble into the bathroom and I try and undo the door. And of course it's locked because I'd locked it. So I unlock it and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Glenn's phone is on the bed. And I'm like, where is he? I mean, it's 12:30 at this point. I wander through the boat. Glenn! No sign of him. And then I realised that the bow doors are open. So I thought, oh, it's tightening ropes or hammering in pins or something. So I put my head out the door in pyjamas and whisper, Glenn! No answer. But I could hear faffing around at the back of the boat. Last night, before I went to bed, I watched something quite scary on TV. So I'm like, Glenn's been attacked and stolen by pirates. In the end, I go, Glenn! Like that. We're in the middle of nowhere. The sheep are like, bah, like this. And then Glenn's voice appears from in the boat. He goes, I'm here. I was like, what's going on? He goes, the bathroom door was locked and I wanted to go to the toilet. So he went round, unlocked the back of the boat, came through. And obviously while he was doing that, I was out the front shouting Glenn. But this morning we get 2 phone calls, one from Harry and one from our friend Paul, going, mate, you rang us at 12:30. Is everything all right? And Glenn, obviously ringing me without his glasses, has managed to ring multiple people. So I'm exhausted before we even start the day, to be honest. Anyway, let's crack on. Setting my watch. I'll hold the rope for you, Mr. Warner. It's a grey day today. Where's all the beautiful sunshine gone? Do you hear that sound? I think it's a chiff-chaff. And off we go. Back under the wedding bridge. Let's go up the wedding bridge. Oh, it's a bit wobbly up here. Hey, look at that. It's like the one we saw at Leighton Buzzard. Oh, what a great spot this is. TP. They've got an outdoor bath and a kitchen and a trailer. Hillfarmglamping.co.uk. Look at it. Beautiful. 5.41 miles, still going. Bridge 123. There's a lot coming up. Glenn's just chucked me my windlass. Please let this look be in our favour. Please. Bugger, it's not. Let me just check, see if I can see anything coming. Mr. Warren's struggling a bit. It's a bit breezy and he's on this corner. Ooh, second lock of the day. Lots of stuff going on, no drama. We come out the lock and there's a lady, we were just passing her and she said, oh, I'm trying to catch up with my husband, so I've told Mr. Warner to pull over and let her through. Basically the lock's not ready because there's another boat coming up, so yeah, it's all a bit go. And then there was a boat behind us as well, so quite quickly we found ourselves in a 3-boat queue from nothing. Oh, that was busy. Right, finally our turn to come in. I'm glad we let that boat go in front of us though, because she was really keen to be behind her husband and they had a lock crew with them, so it made sense. It didn't make sense to Mr. Warner though. He was like, what? I gotta stop? Let someone else through? What's going on? Down we go. And we're clear. It's quite a walk to the next one. Not minding though, 7.57. I could do with a cup of tea though. Next lock's in sight. Right, another lock done. On to the next one. Hey up. Swan on the towpath. It just gave me a little warning. In comes Mr. W. I'm dreaming of a pint of lager shandy. Another one done. Napton lock number 11. Oh, I think we've only got, I don't know, 3 more to do after this one. We just got to the water point at the bottom of Napton Flight. Guess who's here? Guess who's here? Narrowboat girl and narrowboat mum. Mia and Ollie, if they're watching this, look away now, because this is going to go in their Christmas stocking. So this is Emma's colouring book, and has she got a new one out? Da, da, da. Excellent. Where can people find them?
On Amazon, if you just type in Narrowboat Girl and they'll come up in the search.
Perfect. Oh, they're gonna love these in their stocking at Christmas. Oh, it was so lovely to see Emma and Fiona from Narrowboat Girl. Managed to just squeeze on the end. So we're moored up. Now we need to walk up to Napton on the hill, take our post to the post office and see if we can get some of those buffalo burgers. There's a little sign. Napton Post Office and Stores. This way. These look so good. I'll have a sausage roll. You go Scotch egg. There's some delicious stuff in that shop. Ben's got strawberry. I've got vanilla. Let me pop you there and I'll show you what I got in the shop. I've got some brioche burger buns for our lovely buffalo steak burgers. I bought some minced beef from a local farm. A lemon, that's quite boring. So I bought 3 of these, 3 for £6, which I thought was a bargain. Lemon and gin curd, traditional farmhouse pickle, and rhubarb and stem ginger jam. Oh, I like the sound of those. A little Waldorf salad for Mr. Warner. He loves a Waldorf salad. I keep thinking I must make it for him, but never get round to it. Then, you know how partial I am to a cheese scone. Just look at that, it's delicious. I've got a couple of potatoes to make some chips for later. And in here, can you see, a sausage roll and a Scotch egg. Hopefully, me and Mr. Warner will share those. Halvesy. Anyway, that's my shopping. Gonna get that put away, then I'm gonna sit sit down, do a bit of video editing. Oh, lovely, lovely, loveliness. Jenny and Chris just popped their heads into the boat and they have given me some sponsorship money for my marathon. Thank you, Jenny and Chris from Dog Days. So lovely to meet you. Hope we catch up again soon. Got the burgers in, they're looking good. The lady in the shop said these are really low fat, and actually just to add a little bit of water to the pan, not fat. Man, these look so good. Got a bowl of salad ready. Also, what about some gherkins? They are looking tasty. Here we go. Glenn's got a little bit of that Waldorf salad on his. Can I just say, those burgers were delicious. Good morning and welcome to Saturday. Well, Mr. Warner is just untying and we've got a really short cruise today, and to be honest, very happy about that. I did over 12 miles yesterday. 12 miles. Yeah, I was very proud of myself, but today I feel knackered. I feel very, very tired. I was going to stay on the boat, but I was like, no, Lisa, get going. Bridge 111. Passing the boat hire company here. I think it's Napton boats. Lots of people arriving for their narrowboat holiday. How exciting. So that's Wigram's Turn Marina. Mr. Warner coming along. I've already checked this junction, make sure nothing was coming. It's actually turned out quite warm and I forgot to put my suntan lotion on. That was so busy. So that was 4 boats on virtually a hairpin bend with a bridge. Yeah, you couldn't make it up, could you? It's all happening down there. I'm staying right out the way. Glenn's pulling over again. Let this boat go through. I could do with getting back on the boat for a drink. We're in Braunston. We're right opposite the boat house. It's always good to moor up. Well, Mr. Warner said something's going on tonight, but he's been very secretive about it. He won't tell me, so I have no idea. So I'm going to stop filming now. If we do anything tonight, I'll film it and then I'll stick it in next week's vlog. Oh, not a bad week, Mr. Warner. Not a bad week at all.
We couldn't remember how long we'd actually been out. 2 weeks?
2 weeks? No. 3 weeks? Don't know. We literally had to work it out on the calendar. It has been a good week. We've met so many lovely people. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for everyone who said hello on the way.
We will see you next week. Take care. Have a great week. And we'll see you soon.
Cheers. See ya.
Bye.